It's very obvious we're being tested on apostrophes here. Yes, there's a couple things going on, but we can take them one by one. So I like to, when I have these multiple apostrophe questions, go backwards. I like to look at the last word, because threads has to, well, especially with the period there, what is threads referring to, right? So what could it be owning or possessing? The sentence is, inventor John Friedman created a prototype of the first flexible straw by inserting a screw into a paper straw and using dental floss, binding the straw tightly around the screw's threads. Well, again, the threads just kind of end the thought here. The threads don't own anything. There's literally nothing for them to own. There's nothing following that word. So I don't need an apostrophe on threads. That gets rid of A, and that gets rid of D. And notice I'm not deciding, oh, where does the apostrophe go? No. The first thing to always think about is, do we need an apostrophe at all? Then we can worry about where it goes. So for now, choices B and C, I do have to worry, is it multiple screws? This would be plural in B, and C would be singular, specifically the word screw, right? And that's what the apostrophe does. Its location is telling us whether the word itself started out as plural or not. If the S is there and then we just added the apostrophe, that was a plural word, so that's why we only added the apostrophe. It already came with an S. If it's a apostrophe in S, then the S was added along with the apostrophe. It was a singular word, and so we needed to add that S as well. So now I have to look at the sentence. It sounds like we're talking about one screw, right? Inserting a screw into the paper straw and using dental floss, binding the straw tightly around the screw's thread. So it's one screw, and that's choice C. But I will say that most of the time when we have apostrophes questions, we don't actually need to think about whether we're using a singular or a plural. A lot of times, if you just think about whether you need an apostrophe at all, you'll be able to process of elimination your way down to the one right answer. So my advice, start with that. Do I need an apostrophe? Yes or no? Don't worry about where it goes. Just ask if you need it to show possession of some kind. Literally, the SAT has designed questions where there is no way to tell if the thing you're talking about with an apostrophe is singular or plural. So the only decisions we're allowed to even make in the sentence are whether we need one at all. So if you focus too much on the singular plural early on, you might get distracted and worry about something you literally cannot find out except by process elimination. So remember that. I've seen that on some questions. It didn't matter here, but it does matter in other cases.